Welcome to RTBro's Trading Academy, where we focus on charts and nothing else because news can be manipulated to take your money. So, in this video, we're going to do a major market update. It's sort of an emergency update because we do have some movement in the market. I was going to do a video earlier, however, there wasn't much information to put out. It wasn't very clear. However, now that we've gotten the daily close, I think I have enough information now to where we can finally actually get an idea of what's going on with the market. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Now, the first thing we'll look at is, of course, Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's king. We need to always know where it's at. Earlier today, I was mentioning on Discord how I was interested in taking profits here. It's been very indecisive on how I wanted to play this, though, right? So I even said right here, I'm going to be taking healthy profits the yearly open. Around 50% of my total positions will be converted to fiat. Altcoins are no longer looking as strong as they were, so I'm going to go ahead and de-risk the markets more clarity. However, I came back, like no kidding, like a few minutes later and said, actually, guys, I really don't know. This market is not very clear, so I'm just going to hold off and keep my current positions and reassess once we get to the daily open. Now, we never actually got there, guys. We got really close, but since we never actually got there, I never was able to see how the market reacted to that. So I went ahead and kept my positions open. I really didn't make any adjustments. So although I probably should have cashed out like right around here, I didn't, and I've been riding this thing back down. So what's going to happen now, right? Well, we still haven't touched this yearly open. We got closer, but now this is a solid sweep. So now we actually do have a sweep of these prior highs, and it looks like it is confirming. This is definitely a bearish sign, guys. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is absolutely a bearish sign. Now, the thing is, though, has it already played out? There's a pretty damn good chance of that, and the reason why is because we do have this major 3-day level that we reclaimed just a couple days ago. We are now retesting it, but it gets a little bit more confusing because there's also a weekly breaker inside of there that we have not closed above. Okay, so we have closed the 3-day, we have not closed the weekly. So there's a lot of mixed signals right here. However, no matter what, this monthly breaker is a major resistance, and we are seeing how we are having a lot of problems breaking above it, right? As we should be expecting at this level. So what's going to happen? All right, well, I think we're going to drop. Okay, I think we're going to drop, and I think we're going to drop down here to the 4-hour level that we have down below. Now, another option is we have this 4-hour 200 moving average that actually does have a lot of historical significance, and this might be able to hold the price up, right? So we see a rejection there. We see how we clearly drop through it without even stopping there, right? A lot of these impulsive movements happen at the 4-hour 200 moving average crossovers, right? So this is acting as a strong resistance, strong rejection, strong impulse. You see how this works, guys. Whenever we bust above this level, there's a lot of conviction on this. So 4-hour 200 moving average has a lot of significance on this chart. I think that makes a lot of sense. So could we just come down here, retest it? Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Ultimately, though, we cannot forget, though, guys, this is still a 3-day level that we have technically reclaimed. So it's like we really still don't know, okay? But don't think for a second that the 4-hour 200, the 4-hour breaker is out of the question. This is still could happen, and I don't even think it would be necessarily that unhealthy, right? So if we go to the entire structure and just do a Fibonacci retracement of it, make sure to get the actual bottom. There we go. Right there, it's actually pretty low. You know what? Yeah, I think the 4-hour breaker does make a ton of sense, guys. The 618 is below it, and that would be a really strong a strong drop. I don't know, guys. It's just a really tough to really see what's going on here. But either way, a lot of indecision on Bitcoin, right? But this is the important thing: altcoins. We are absolutely at some very important levels. Okay. Last video I talked about the 4-hour 200 moving average and how significant it was and how we're now above it, and that's a very bullish sign, right? However, we are only 0.27% away from testing the 4-hour 200 moving average. Okay, very significant. So yeah, guys, that's a very significant thing, and I want you guys to fully grasp that if we lose that, that will be a very bearish sign for the altcoins, which means that this either means that Bitcoin does not have much further to drop, right? Because altcoins will not drop as far. Or if Bitcoin does fall further, altcoins will actually reverse and keep going up. Or if Bitcoin does collapse, altcoins will absolutely get wrecked. Okay, one of those are going to happen, but I think the 4-hour 200 moving average is really the key indicator to be watching during this time frame. All right, next thing to look at is the Bitcoin dominance. Okay, and Bitcoin dominance is also testing a key level we're watching. 200 moving average on the daily, okay? And this level also has a ton of significance. So 200 moving average on the daily, oops, let me fix that real quick, does have a lot of significance, right? We do have a mass deviation here, but ultimately this level is where we drop down from. This was the rejection up here was the massive movement that we had back in March on the altcoins, okay? And this is really, besides this deviation right here, this is the real big test that we've had for the last, gosh, guys, since November, okay? It's been a long time. So, and you guys can see every time we touch this level, we do get a rejection for the last couple of months, okay? So, if you are an altcoin trader, if you want alts to do well, you really want to see this level held, okay? If it doesn't hold, you have this weekly breaker here, but that's really about it. And this thing could really shoot up, and then we really could be looking back at the 50s level again, okay? And that would be a very terrifying time for altcoins, because that means that either Bitcoin is sucking money out of the market, or the entire market's absolutely collapsing and altcoins getting wrecked harder. Those are the two things that generally happen when this does happen. So these are very, very critical moments, but I did not want to release a video until I actually had more information. Now, the next thing to look at is the DXY. DXY had a very wild day today. Okay, if you go to the hourly chart, you can see this. Let's go to 15 actually, right? Look at this interaction. This is absolutely insane. Pop, down, back up, right? The CPI, when it was released, it had just some incredible movements, right? So right now, the DXY is currently trading above this 3-day level. If you are bullish in crypto and you want to keep that bias, you really want to see this thing drop. You do not want to see the DXY drop or increase, because that means that money is moving out of crypto market into the US dollar, or out of the traditional stock market into the US dollar, right? Because yeah, guys, so if you're in crypto, you really want to see this number drop. All right, pretty simple. Outside of that, I've been updating you guys on market updates in Discord. I've been really trying to be patient today, but I have been keeping you guys updated on what's going on. So if you are not on my Discord, you guys really, 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 really do need to consider it, okay? There's a lot of really great information on there, and the link is in the description below. So I'm going to go ahead and end it at that. One more thing I am going to add, actually, is if you go to YouTube and you go to my channel, there is a Trading 101 series. Trading 101 series. Guys, this is, no kidding, the best series you are going to find on YouTube for trading, okay? It's 19 videos. It goes over in detail exactly how to trade, all my trading styles, all things I'm looking for, etc. And I really do put a lot of work into it. So if you have not watched these, this is essential stuff to be on this channel and understand what's going on. And they teach us some really, really important key things that will really help you out as a trader, no matter what your trading style is. So looks like we are getting some bullishness right now on Bitcoin, which is a really nice sign. Very healthy bounce so far. So yeah, guys, like, maybe that level's going to hold, right? But obviously, we don't want to make any assumptions yet. You guys know what the overall plan is, and I'm going to let you guys go. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Like always, deuces, boys. Have a good one.